Say it slow now.
Hi, I'm Lai. Welcome to Discount Dive, the show where I'm I'm a little bit sickly, can you tell? This particular episode has been a very long time in the making. I think I got this set in like October, November, something like that. But for some reason, they didn't clearance the other one. And after paying $9 for this, I was not about to spend, $30, $35 on this one. So the past 3 or 4 months have been basically nothing except me going to Target, taking this off the shelf and scanning it over and over and over and over again. And I didn't even get this one from Target. Amazon finally marked it down to like $16, and I felt like that was reasonable. 30 was definitely too much for these. 9 felt like a steal, but 16, 17-ish with taxes, that felt okay. As a kid who grew up on a lot of Energon toys, it feels like it's scratching a similar itch, getting a little bit of Power Links action in there. Let me scoot these two out of the way. One question, why was it Bumblebee and not Thrash? Twitch and Robbie, Mo and Bumblebee. If anything, it should have been their dad with Bumblebee. We know they're in love. But yeah, it's probably because Bumblebee's like, Bumblebee. Whatever the case, I think that's enough prelude. I've been waiting to crack this one open for months now. You may notice not particularly dusty because I had it stowed away in the closet, just as I was for many a year. God, it's been a minute since I filmed a Discount Dive. Wonder if I still remember how to do this. Ooh. Immediate impression, very pleasant hand feel. Nice solid toyetic plastic. Not a scratch on them. The human face actually looks good. I gotta give them props, genuinely. After seeing 86 Spike Witwicky, this is like a refreshing change of pace. There's light behind those eyes. I didn't think it was possible. Come on. Yeah. She, on the other hand, has a sort of troubling expression. The dead eyes of a, I don't even know. Mustard colored though. Kendrick would love it. So I believe Twitch does have an alternate mode. Oh, that's taking me back. It looks like a mini version of the Power Links ports. Oh my goodness. I'm worried I'm gonna finish transforming her and I'm not gonna realize that it's done because it doesn't look done. Maybe that's pessimistic. Maybe it's gonna look great. Maybe I should take a goose and a gander at the box. So that is how the front is supposed to look. Okay. Okay. Let's kill him. Supposed to... Ooh, you can give her some digitigrade legs. Okay. Shoutouts to Zilch for making me very self-conscious of every time I use the word digitigrade. Ooh, that's pretty nice. I like the way the legs compress there. Interesting indeed. Like, maybe I'm expecting very little because it's obviously one of the kids' targeted toys, but I feel like those legs clean up pretty tidily. I can get behind that for sure. I'm not gonna have any shame in opening the instructions. It's not a character flaw. We all need a little bit of a guiding hand every once in a while, many people would say. Many people are saying this. Lock in. Oh, the arms are supposed to go under? Okay. Are pieces of her flaking off? Try to ignore that. All things considered, I'm having fun with this. The transformation is solid. The plastic honestly feels better than the actual oh my god, yeah, I just picked this up. Jeez. This is much more durable. I think a kid would have a much better time with this. And the only real complaint is just the Power Links port sitting here. I'm gonna keep calling it that because that's what it most reminds me of. Ooh, and you can even fiddle with the things. Ugh, this is what Discount Dive is all about. Silly little cheap toys. Cheap complimentary, not cheap derogatory. So Robbie doesn't have an alt mode, which is odd given that he has tank treads on his feet. Just an interesting choice, I think. He does stay strapped though, although not in too many poses. There's no bicep swivel. I really cannot emphasize enough how nice this plastic feels. But that's not what we're here for. Let's take a look at that gosh dang combined mode. Pardon my French. S'il vous plaît. Accoutrement. Sauvignon Blanc. My name is Remy Labo. La Diable Blanc. You can call me the Gambit. That's still a relevant meme. People still rocking with Channing Gambit. Ganning Tatum. Is this anything? Chat, tell me if this is anything. Let's do Twitch as the lower half first. So it appears to just be her regular legs. I guess that's why they gave her big clompers. I've seen quite a few with these pieces either missing or rattling around in the box. Because, you know, the lack of plastic windows has been nothing but a boon for Transformers collectors. And they inexplicably re-released this set with new cringe evergreen packaging. Still no plastic window. This thing has been shelf warming for months. So I'm curious as to the thought process behind it. As a great man once said, what were they thinking? Although perhaps not in that exact intonation. I think these flip back down. I hope you understand what a public service I'm doing right now. I have wanted to open this thing for months, and frankly, I would much rather be sitting in my bed learning how to transform it, just chilling in the dang sunlight, streaming through the blinds. But no, I shut all my windows, I closed the blinds, I turned on my dang studio lights. I'm doing it for the girl cogs. And they both get secondary head sculpts, which I think is neat. Unless it happened in season 2, this is not a thing that happened in the show, but I don't care. We love toy line only gimmick stuff. Yes, we do, folks. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Swivels and a peg, so you gotta go a little diagonal to get it apart. That's, and it's spring-loaded. Welcome back, Automorph. Little bit clunkier, perhaps. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I'm not gonna complain about it, but wow, this is such a good head sculpt. I'm really floored by this. Hopefully Mo is up to a similar standard, though I imagine it is highly dependent on QC. We shall see. We shall QC. Am I right, gamers? And then I'm assuming I have to fold up the Robbie head. Like, I knew there wasn't a full body child in here, but it is kind of distressing that as soon as you fold this piece down, it's very clearly just the severed head of a small child. I'm not gonna think about that one too hard. And let's get that Power Links action. A little less climactic than I thought it would be. I also forgot to finish transforming him. Wait, I'm going the wrong dang direction? No, I'm going the correct direction. I'm going one direction. Baby, you light up my world like nobody. There we go. That's an arm. I'm laughing because I love it. I'm just gonna double check to make sure I actually transformed it right. Pretty sure I've done this correctly, and it does not look like these really go anywhere. Guess you can fold them up there just a little bit. Obviously, this is a kid's toy. I do, however, think that a swivel either here and here or down here would have made a pretty big difference. But again, kid's toy. I'm going easier on this one. And with how hefty the plastic is, this has a very pleasing hand feel. Almost said mouth feel. Old habits die hard. Work hard or die trying, girl. Yeah, no, this is a lot of fun. I can see this becoming a permanent fixture of my fidget toy collection. Let's go the other way. How is it separating the Power Links? That has a nice tactile sensation. That's very pleasing. Oh, funny Fazbear betrays me. Princess. Mommy needs her Discord night while we upped. Could you send me $9.99, Princess? Continue to we spoil, Mommy. The sicker I get, the stimmier I become. Call me Stimothy Chalamet. I've definitely said that one before. And it looks like there's a whole extra foot going on in here. I'm not talking about a third leg. Oh, whoa! I didn't even notice that. Look at that! And then you fold the hand down and he's a... It's so simple. It's such a simple little thing, but like they could have just left it as his normal feet. I don't know. I feel like a lot of love was put into this. Genuinely, if they did an entire line of cyber combiners, I mean, they're not going to because these sold horribly. But can you imagine like $14.99 each? You get one decent transforming figure. It can be shirts, pants, robot, or vehicle. I'd buy the whole line. I'd buy an entire line of figures that felt like this. Oh, these are fun. It's nice to know that my months of waiting have not paid off in disappointment because I was very excited for these. And honestly, it's a shame knowing that they were shelf warming so hard because I feel like a lot of kids would get a lot of fun out of these. Get the heck out of here, you freaking plastic, she says on the channel where she solely reviews plastic. And then Twitch also has an alt head. Okay, it's Childish Gambino. Homegirl, drop it like the NASDAQ. Many people are saying this. Princess. Just play the hits, honestly. And the Mech Tech, what's it called? Mech Alive? No, it's the, I said it earlier, I genuinely can't remember what it's called. Automorph? Is that what I said? It's Automorph, basically. Automorph, roll out, and wait, no. Can't even get the lyrics right. Catch me looking up Optimus Speech lyrics. Optimus Speech Genius page. Do I look like him? Ugh, yeah, these really do take me back to the past. And not to play the poopy games that are bad. What were they thinking? I just realized I did not flip out. She has the same thing. Skill issue. Big boots. That's so neat. Oh, it's neat. We are neat maxing with this episode. Ooh, and honestly, this one looks pretty significantly better, I think. Although that could just be that I fixed the proportions by actually flipping out the feet correctly. Yeah, no, I'm a big fan of this. This is a lot of fun. Aside from Robbie not having an alt mode, honestly, no big complaints. Let's see what the second set is like. Have you been worth all the times I scanned you at Target? Literally, they just have to be as good as the other set that I just opened. Should probably be pretty professional to get a size comparison going. They are pretty heftily sized. In combined mode, towering over the dang deluxe. Towering even over a Voyager. This is some heft. Yippee, more like snippy. It's getting snippy. Please? Oh, come on. Please stand. As much as I do appreciate this color, and I'm pretty sure it is more show accurate, I am also a big fan of the silly neon yellow. Oh, I could see this being a fun little fidget toy for sure. Look at his stumpy little arms. Oh, she's so baby girl. Again, pleasing hand feel. We're already set there. This is another piece that I've seen rattling around a lot of boxes. Pretty neat little Energon sword though. Looking extra Luke Skywalker. More like Luke's sister lover. Am I right, Star Wars fans? I missed it. And the moment of truth. Will Mo have a good normal face? Can't actually see. Hold on, let's lower the light. All right, a little creepier. Doesn't look like the eye paint went quite as well on this figure. Some angles though, it's not entirely horrifying. Hold on, let's untransform Robbie for comparison. Maybe I'm just misremembering? Mrs. Remembering, thank you very much. Happily married woman. Do I look like him? No, it is noticeably worse. That's a shame. But I guess I'm leaning back in my chair, as you can hear from the awful creaking, crunching noises. From a distance, like when I see them on the shelf, that's not gonna be a problem. That's okay. Just realized I kept his high heels on. Hold on, let's get a proper size comparison. Oh, is she taller? Owned with facts and logic. And I'm also very appreciative that they didn't reuse like any parts. It looks like the dome sculpt is new too. Yeah, no, the little triangles here are different shapes. These are both bespoke molds, which they didn't need to do. I don't think anyone would have complained if they had identical mech suits that didn't appear in the show. They gave them both different implications of alt modes. This is neat. I'm so taken with these. Honestly, I think if I'd opened this one first, I wouldn't have been too bothered by this. It's just knowing how good it could have been. That's the Robbie Malto, I know. This looks like her eyes are closed and she painted eyes on her eyelids in order to appear awake during a class she's not interested in. Maybe if the eyebrows had been a little darker. I think the eyebrows are not helping the case. Or maybe it's that they're not sculpted, because I don't think Robbie's are painted, but they're sculpted over. So they put a shadow over, it looks more human. There is no shadow over her eyes here, so it looks a little uncanny. I digress. It's small potatoes. Me, when asked what my favorite snack is, it's small potatoes. Let's see what kind of silly little car Bumblebee turns into for the Malto father to lust over and want to be inside desperately. We've all been there. Flip, flip, sweet, sweet. Okay, a little bit of a QC flub there. Not great. And those tabs that just doesn't want to stay together. That's a little bit of a shame, but it's okay. Just my copy. QC varies person to person. Many people are saying this. Flip. Probably put these in first. First thing, no? Was I wrong? Oh no, it's this way. I was right and I wronged myself. I did a wrong. I incorrected myself. I uncorrected myself. I was an English major for a time. And is that it? Back of the box says yes. Yeah, it's a little messy. It's a lot messy, but it's a kid's toy. It rolls. Yeah, it's a nice little neat time. Little Jimmy, little Jumbo, little Jumbus. What are children named? They're not gonna have a problem with this. Fun and simple. Ooh, it does tab together a little nicer. Huh? Huh? Right. It's almost right. Oh no, my order's empty. Just kidding. There was one sip left. Get on. See if I can do this without looking at the box, since I know the rules, and so do you. You know the rules, and stop singing. To the person who told me to stick to Tyler, the Creator songs in my credits, let's hear you sing Idina Menzel. Ooh, I forgot I have to hide her scary face. You know the rules. Oh, it's fine. Just a little pop out. Me when I'm an incredible concert performance by Kendrick Lamar. Okay, so just don't push it too far up. You don't need to push it that far up. You can just pop it in. Bada bing, bada boom. Mr. Worldwide as I step up in the room. Mr. Worldwide when I exited mom's womb. Is anybody saying this? Is this anything? Maybe I should get ADHD medication. But then again, no. I'm gonna glance at the box, if not the actual instructions. Okay, I'm smelling what you're stepping in. I'm peeing. I think it's probably time to just embrace the pee. She said to embrace the pee. What'd she mean by that? Whatever. If it's part of the brand, it's part of the brand. And I get the feeling if I ever released like a pee t-shirt, you guys would eat it right up. My fingy. And they even have little tabs back here for the arms to plug into. There's lots of little nifty quality of life stuff in these. They could have been so much more simplistic, but no, these are like fun, good toys. Honestly, I think this will just look like a cool sci-fi robot. Ooh, you can even go forearms mode. And I don't just mean forearms. I mean forearms. The Ben 10 character. She said I make expressions like him. Like him, like him, like him, like him. Stick to Tyler, the Creator. Newsflash, buddy. Tyler, the Creator has an incredible vocal range as well. All right, so maybe not quite as epic as I thought it would look. It's still neat, though. Just a little bit Tron adjacent, perhaps. Yeah, I'm rocking with this. Let's see what Bumblebee turns into. I just want to see his alt head, honestly. Skibbity, skibbity, bibbity, bop. Trying to make microwave popcorn. Fourth verse, same as the first, second, and third. Ooh! Ooh, B with a visor. B with a Yankee, no brim. A little bit of a plain chest. It seems like they made room for a faction symbol here and then just didn't apply it. But you know what? I don't care. These toys are exactly what I wanted them to be. And I'd like to once again say, very sad, first of all, that earthspark just went in the toilet. I cannot believe we're still getting new earthspark toys. The show seems to be completely dead. But I'm also very sad that these didn't sell well. God, this would have been a fun subline. I would have bought every single one. Just mix and match all of your little guys. I was playing around with Energon, Rodimus, and Prowl recently. As fun as the childhood memories I have associated with them were, these are way better toys. And I worry that their lack of success will further dissuade them from doing Energon updates. God, don't get me started on Energon. I think it gets more hate than it deserves. It's too late, gotten started on it. Better than Armada. Way better than Armada. No, I'm not just baiting for engagement, but you know, if you want to engage, feel free. So I'm gonna propose. Hey babe, if you want to engage, feel free. And if you don't, yeah, I deserved that one. Like the shape of the hands, it's giving so much Energon Hotshot. Oh, this is my childhood. Give them the gun. Give them the sword. I can very comfortably give these two the Diaclona stamp of approval, whatever that's worth. If you can only get one pack, no you can't, you should get both. The mix and match is part of the fun. These 100% lived up to my expectations, and the hand feel honestly surpassed it. Plastic quality is so much better than any of the other earthspark figures. They're nice and toyetic. I guess it really was just the price tag that was kneecapping them. Because as fun as these were, I think if I paid $30 for them, I would be feeling a little bit of buyer's remorse. But I spent like $9 on the one pack, $17 on the other one, $25 for all 4 figures. That feels about right. Wait, was it 25, 26? Can't do basic arithmetic, but I think the toy's fun. I've seen Twitch and Robbie go for like 20 on Amazon and Walmart. Pretty sure they're still on discount everywhere. And if you think 17 on Amazon is too much for the Mo and B pack, I'm positive that the re-release is gonna shelf warm. That'll be on clearance soon enough, just you wait. So if you can find them for a decent price, check these toys out. I think they're definitely worth 15 each, 20 if we're pushing it. But if you were an Energon kid and you grew up loving the Power Links feature, I think you're gonna have a great time with these. I'm so glad I'm done with this video. I literally just want to play with them.
I'm working late, cause I'm a singer. He looks so cute, wrapped around my finger.